Alday,
Present po, ma'am.
Present po.
Briones, Briones, Kabali,
Present po, ma'am.
Kabatuan,
Ma'am, present po.
Cantos, Cantos, Cappuccino,
Present po.
Carillo,
Present po.
Chavez,
Present po.
De Chavez,
Present po, ma'am.
De Villa, De Villa, Dinglasan, Dinglasan, Ebe,
Present po, ma'am.
Escamillas Elizabeth,
Present po, ma'am.
Escamillas Jenzel,
Present po, ma'am.
Evangelista,
Present po.
Galario, Galario, Gonzales, Gonzales, Hernandez,
Present po.
Javier, Javier, Jimenez, Jimenez, Liwag, Lopez,
Present po, ma'am.
Lumbres, okay. Makaraig,
Present po, ma'am.
Maligalig,
Present po.
Mayo,
Present po.
Itra,
Present po.
Panganiban,
Present po.
Plata,
Present po.
Pontanoza,
Present po, ma'am.
Talento, Talento, Valdoria,
Present po.
Villanueva,
Present po.
Zamudio, Zamudio, okay. Yun. Medyo mahina lang yung ano mo. Pero narinig naman kita, Mr. Zamudio. Yes, Mr. Abraham.
Present po, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Gonzales,
Ma'am Gonzales po, present po.
okay. Ayan. So, again, no, since ako'y nakadata connection lang, if madi-disconnect ako, let me know, ano. So, yung about sa problem set, no, so, since ang nabanggit ko naman sa inyo na pwede na kang mag-start mag-solve, no, and, dyan din naman sa sulat, so gugupitin nyo lang dyan sa manual nyo. And then, nabanggit ko din naman sa inyo yung about sa presentation, no? So, kasama yung sa rubric ng grading. And, bale, 15% of your grade yan, ano. So, make sure na presentable, no, maayos ang pagkakagupit, pagkakasulat, no. So, for instruction, so, paki-jot down na lang. Engineering lettering, of course. And then, yung for, no need na for front page. So, ano na lang, since merong name dyan sa kada problem, no, so ano na lang, paki-fill up no, nung nasa taas na part. And then, um, yeah, paki-stapler ako, ano, para maayos. And then, again, kapag hindi kasya yung, pag hindi kasya yung solution dun sa space provided, so pwede kayong gumamit ng empty or blank sheet of paper, no? So make sure lang na siguro before kayo magsulat, itulad niyo lang sa size nung ano niyo, problem set niyo, no? Para maayos din tignan. And then, since may margin yung problem set nyo, so I expect may margin din yung, ano nyo, yung blank na bond paper, ano, para uh, dun sa kulang na space, ano, for solution. Ayun. So, ang submission niyan is, since, correct me if I'm wrong, so ang schedule natin ng exam for fuels is sa Sunday, no? March 24, tama ba? Ano, so March 24. So yun, March 24 na lang din yung submission niyan. So 6 lang naman 'yan. And since dalawa lang naman yung hindi ko pa napapasimulan sa inyo since um, may enthalpy no nakasama. Actually, yung last problem pala, yung problem number 7 is wala naman siyang involved na enthalpy, no. So actually sa problem set isa lang yung may enthalpy question. So yeah, after ng discussion natin today and as well as tomorrow, so matatapos naman natin yun. Yun, pwede nyo natin simulan yung for enthalpy na yun. Ano. And then, yeah, submission is before mag-start yung ating exam sa Sunday. Ano. So, regarding sa late pagpasa, no, um, after ng exam, hindi na ako tatanggap no ng late submission. Ayun. So strict tayo doon since yun ay 15% of your grade, and I think enough time na rin naman yung nabigay ko sa inyo for that, no, since last week ko naman nabanggit na pwede niyo lang simulan and meron kayong materials to do so, no. Ayun. Any question regarding that? Meron ba akong na-miss na i-include sa instruction? Yes, Mr. Alday.
Ma'am, confirm ko lang po na yung margin din po sa extra sheet of paper ay itutulad din po dun po sa nandito po sa manual.
No, so as much as possible, hindi naman ko na-record na like exactly, accurately, no. Pero as much as possible, if kaya na almost, uh, it would be better, no. Yan. Para mas presentable tignan.
Okay po, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Before tayo mag-start ng ating lesson. Okay. So if wala na, no, so I think matatapos naman natin yung and masisimulan natin yung enthalpy. So madali lang naman yung enthalpy, no. So may titingnan lang tayong table of values. Yan. So again, since ano naman siya, so sa midterm, gaya na nabanggit ko, no, ano na lang natin, mag-adjust na lang ako for yung sa question. So since mas nakapag-focus tayo sa topics na previous natin, like yung sa mga air fuel ratio, dew point temperature, no, and mga balancing ano ng equation. So doon tayo ko focus sa problem solving sa exam, ano. Pero of course, paki-expect na meron pa ring enthalpy, no. So lesser nga lang, or kumbaga less complicated, no. Since hindi nga tayo masyado nakapag-focus doon. So yeah. Since medyo I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, pero tama ba na sa section nyo yun yung kinulang tayo ng time. So, binigay ko na lang sa inyo yung final answer and then yung next steps. Tapos, i-check natin if nakuha nyo ba yung answer. Tama ba? Dito ba yun?
Yes po.
Okay. So, since tayo ay nag-end, according dito sa ating Jamboard or whiteboard, nag-end tayo ay dun sa pagkuha ng partial pressure of the moisture in air. So, and as well as yung pagkuha ng ating number of moles of the moisture in air or MV air. So, Um, so just a recap, no? So itong problem na ito is dun sa ating problem number, sample problem number 2, no? Dun sa ating page, wait lang page ano ba yun? Page 53, no? Sa inyong manual. So yan is yung kapag may volumetric analysis yung given. So in this case, ang volumetric analysis is for the fuel, sa natural gas. So that's why yung ating volumetric analysis na equation is intended dito sa ating reactant as fuel. Ayan. Tapos dito yung ating air. So same pa rin naman ang general formula. Fuel plus air mag-yield ng combustion products. Yan. So merong possibility na ang given is hindi always ang volumetric analysis is hindi palaging sa fuel. So may possibility rin na volumetric analysis of the product ang given. So pag ganun, same lang rin naman ang gagawin nyo, same process lang rin. So ang lang is ilalagay nyo siya dito sa product. No? Ayan. So be careful on that. Take note din yun. And then, isa yun sa mga possible pag-complicate ng questions sa exam. And then, nakalagay dyan, so dito, may given na temperature and as well as pressure and percent relative humidity ng ating natural gas upon entering yung ating combustion chamber. So, itong ating ginawang and diniscuss ng last week is kapag merong given na relative humidity. No. So again, kapag merong given na relative humidity, kailangan natin hanapin and incorporate and i-add sa ating balance equation yung amount of moisture ng air o number of moles ng moisture ng air for both reactants and sa products. So to do that, again, kailangan muna natin aalamin yung ating partial pressure of air. So, ang una muna nating step, of course, is to balance muna since mahirap i-balance kung i-incorporate natin agad yung ating amount or number of moles of moisture in air sa ating initial na balance equation. So, i-balance muna natin siya without it. Ayan. Para ma-compute natin yung ating partial pressure of the moisture in air. So, using this formula, ating relative, this one, humidity, equals to the ratio of the partial pressure of the moisture in air over the vapor pressure or the saturation pressure of this one at a specified temperature. So yung at specified na temperature na yun is yun yung given ng given sa problem na 20 degrees Celsius upon entering the combustion chamber. Ayan. So itong PSAT na to, kukuhanin nyo yan, yung value niyan, using yung temperature na given sa table A4 ng inyong manual. So kagaya lang ng sa pagkuha ng ating saturation temperature for dew point temperature, same lang so ang kaibahan lang is temperature yung hahanapin niyo and then yung equivalent na saturation pressure yung makikita niyo for that table A4 So since meron tayong given na relative humidity as well as makukuha natin yung value ng saturation pressure using yung ating given na temperature using table A4, so makukuha natin yung partial pressure of the moisture in air. So yung partial pressure of the moisture in air, makukuha natin yun, gagamitin natin yun, for determining yung number of moles ng ating moisture in air. Using yung ating formula na ginagamit as well sa pagkuha ng partial pressure ng product. So ito yan, yung NV over N product times the pressure of product. So ang kaibahan lang is hindi, since ito ay, itong specific formula na ito is for partial pressure of the product itself. So ito, papalitan nyo lang siya as the partial pressure of the moisture in air, and then yung total pressure, which is also given, and then the total number of moles. So dito sa total number of moles, since ito ay in terms of air, and the moisture in air, so ang total dito is number of moles ng air plus D yung hinahanap natin, which is yung the number of moles of the moisture in the air. So yan. So using that, substitute yung values na nakuha natin and also yung given, so we can calculate yung ating unknown value, which is yung number of moles ng ating moisture in air. So yung makukuha natin dito, so ang NV, kinompute to, so pwede nyong, kayo bahala kung ano yung mas madali sa inyo, pero pwedeng isolve nyo muna to, and then multiply for this one, and then also this one. Tapos, transpose to the other side, so mababago yung sign for this NV, and then, para ma-express natin siya into just the NV air, and then ang ating resulting answer is 0.131 kmol of H2O, since this is the number of moles of the moisture in air. So since yun ay in terms of moisture, so ang ating gagamitin na compound ay still water. So itong number of moles na ito na nakuha natin, is ito yung number of moles na iladagdag natin sa ating balanced chemical equation for both reactants and products. So before itong TDP, so burahin ko muna to. Ay, sige, wag na. So, for example, ang ating chemical equation is, so, since nakuha na natin to, yung number of moles ng moisture in air, so ang magiging resulting natin, or final na balance equation natin is, ito, 0.72 CH4 plus 0.09 H2 plus 0.14 N2 plus 0.02 O2 plus 0.03 CO2. Ayan, so ito yung ating fuel, plus yung ating air, which is 1.465 O2 plus 3.76 N2, or pwede naman na mas i-simplify nyo yan, i-multiply nyo lang to for this one. Sige, multiply na lang natin, 1. Ano maging answer natin dito? 1.465 times 3.76 is
5.5084.
5084 and 2. Okay. So ito yung ating air. Diba, ito yung ating fuel, yung volumetric analysis natin hanggang dito sa CO2. Then ito yung ating air, oxygen and nitrogen. So, ang i-add na natin is yung ating nakuhang number of moles ng moisture in air, which is 0.131 kmol of H2O. 0.131 H2O. Ayan. Tapos, tsaka tayo mag-yield ng combustion product, which is the same. So, 0.75 CO2 plus 1.661 H2O ay, wait. Ang ating for H2O is originally is 1.53. So 1.53 H2O plus 5.648 N2. Ayan. Tapos plus, add ulit natin for product side yung ating number of moles ng moisture in air, which is 0.131 H2O. So mapapansin nyo, H2O to, may H2O na din tayo dito. So we can combine just this one. So we can write it as 1.53 plus 0.131 is Ano answer?
1.661.
661. Okay, thank you. Ayan. So, ito yung ating final na balance equation ng at 80% relative humidity. Okay, ayan. So ngayon, okay na, kompleto na yung ating equation. Na-incorporate na natin yung ating number of moles or yung amount of moisture in air no, at 80% relative humidity. So pwede na nating kuhanin yung or isolve yung ating dew point temperature using yung ating ginamit na process for our product. Ayan. So, pagkuha niyan, again, kukunin ulit natin kailangan ulit natin kunin yung partial pressure ng ating product. No? So, we can do that as PV is equals to NP ng product. NP lang. Over N ng product times P total or pressure ng product. So, since dito, sa side na to, titingin naman tayo is dun sa product side na So, hindi na tayo sa air titingin. Since ang hinahanap na natin dito is in terms of product na. Okay, so PV is equal to, ang NV natin ay
1.661.
okay, 1.661. So, ito yung amount ng ating water no, sa product side. 1.661 over anong total number of moles sa product side? Yes, Miss Plata.
8.05 po or 8.06 po pag ginano.
05, anong kasunod ng 05?
9614321.
Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Times the given na ating pressure. So, ang given na pressure natin, or total pressure, is 1 atmosphere, no? 1 atm. So, ang kailangan natin, no, for partial pressure is in what unit?
KPA.
KPA. So, meaning, we have to convert yung ating given na 1 atmosphere to KPA. So, meaning, 1 atmosphere times 1 atmosphere is equal to 101.325 kPa. Tama?
Yes po.
Okay. So, ang answer natin for this one, ang partial pressure ng ating sa product side is Miss Mayo.
Answer po ay 20.88321557.
Okay. Ayan. So, 20.88323557. Tama ba?
321557.
321.557 kPa. Okay, so ngayong meron na tayong value ng ating partial pressure, anong next step?
Interpolation po.
Interpolation using values sa or from what table gagamitin natin? Saan tayo kukuha ng values to na i-interpolate? Table ano? Yes, go ahead, Miss Maya. Miss Escamillas pala.
Table A5 po.
Table A5. So, dyan sa table A5, again, ang basehan nyo dyan or reference is the partial pressure, no? So, yung partial pressure na nakuha natin, yun yung hahanapin natin. Kung walang exact partial pressure, na given sa table, so kailangan natin siyang i-interpolate, using yung values na uh, in between of this partial pressure na nakuha natin. So, basing dyan, anong value ang kukuhanin natin for interpolation? For PV and then T SAT. Yes, Miss Plata.
20 po and 25.
20 and 25. So, ito is 20.88. Ngayon, 88321557. 321557. So, this is in kPa. Ito is in degree Celsius. Ang value ng 20, yan, no need to reasons. Anong value ng ating 20? kPa?
6 po.
Sorry, 60?
60.06.
06. For 25?
64.96 po.
96. Tama to?
Yes po.
Okay. So, interpolate. No? So, again, sa solution sa exam, at saka sa problem sa trend, no, kailangan, gusto ko na makita. No? So, okay lang na gamitin nyo na diretso sa calculator nyo yung, if meron kayo nung mode for that, no? And, pero ang gusto ko makita is ito, no? Kung saan nyo, ano yung ginamit yung values sa pag-interpolate. No? So, again, walang points or minus points, so I'm still deciding. Kapag wala akong nakitang value, no? So, kapag answer lang diretso yung nakita ko. Walang points, either walang point or may minus point. Ano? So, it doesn't matter kung tama ang iyong answer, no? So, kapag wala kang ganito, hindi mo makukuha yung buong point, no? Ayan. So, again, kung imamanual nyo naman yan, pwede nyo itong gamitin. Yan. So, yan yung, ito yung inyong denominator, ito naman yung inyong, I mean numerator, ito yung inyong denominator. So, just answer natin for unknown, x value is, for interpolation is, Miss Escamillas,
Ang nakuha ko po ay 60.92555.126 kPa po.
9255126 kPa.
Yes po, ma'am. Degree
Final answer?
Celsius po pala.
Okay,
Degree
degree
Celsius.
Celsius. Since ang ating nire-represent ng ating unknown value x is ating saturation temperature, and yung ating saturation temperature is at degree Celsius na unit. So, meaning, wag nyo kakalimutan yung unit sa inyong final answer. So, ayan. So, meaning ang ating TSAT, so thus, or we can just, this one, na TSAT is equal to TDP, which is equal to 60.92 or 93. No? Since ang ating final answer is in 2 decimal places. Okay? May nakakuha ba ng ibang answer? May question ba? Clarification? Ayan, so, ano lang din, no, na possible, no, unang-una, be careful sa unit, so wag kakalimutan yun, ilagay sa final answer, no? And as well as dun sa solution nyo, para hindi din kayo malito sa kung ano ba yung ending na unit, no? So, I think praktisado naman na kayo doon sa mga previous subject mo dati, no? In terms of yung pag-cancel out ng unit and yung resulting unit. So, be careful na lang sa make sure na may unit yung ilalagay yung value. So, for air fuel ratio, wala tayong unit, again, since siya ay ratio. So, pwede nyo lagyan ng at what percent theoretical air na lang siya, no? For that. Yan. And then, possible din, no, again, paki-note na yung mga paki-familiarize or paki-refresh ang knowledge, no, about sa mga conversion values, conversion factors, no, for temperature, pressure, mass, yeah, things like that, no. So, for example, ito, ang hinahanap is dew point temperature at kunyari, degree Fahrenheit, no? So, since ang makukuha nating PSAT is for in degree Celsius, so kailangan nyo ito convert for degree Fahrenheit. So, possible may mga ganun. So, familiarize yourself sa mga conversion. Ayan. So, again, kapag ganito yung problem, no, na merong volumetric analysis, so be mindful na lang and analyze yung ating problem, kung ano ba yung given, kung siya ba ay for fuel, no, or volumetric analysis ng product. Tapos, kapag naman walang given na relative humidity, no, or percent relative humidity, or pag sinabing dry air, so meaning nun, wala siyang relative humidity. So, kapag ang pinapahanap sa atin is dew point temperature, meaning, diretso na tayo dun sa solving ng partial pressure ng water natin sa product side. Para makuha natin yung TSAT, which will in turn be our dew point temperature. Pero kapag merong given or present na relative humidity, so kailangan yung gawin itong ginawa natin for sample problem number 2. So kailangan yung i-incorporate, or kailangan natin i-incorporate sa ating balance equation yung moisture in air at that specific relative humidity. Ayan. So, kailangan nyo muna ulit alamin yung number of moles ng ating moisture in air. So, para malaman yun, kailangan nyo munang alamin yung partial pressure ng moisture in air using yung ating given na relative humidity and yung ating saturation pressure using table A4. Ayan, and so on and so forth. So, ito na yung ating final step for that. So, may added step lang for kapag meron tayong given na percent relative humidity. Pero kapag sinabing dry air or kapag wala namang sinabi na or given na percent relative humidity, so mas maigsi yung solution for that, no? Yeah, okay. So, I think that's all for sa ating dew point temperature. So, pwede na tayong mag-proceed or mag-move on sa ating next topic, which is yung ating enthalpy, no? Ayan. So, sa ating enthalpy, page 54 ng inyong manual. So, dito, meron tayong tatlo, no? Enthalpy of reaction, enthalpy of combustion, and enthalpy of formation. So, before that, i-define muna natin ang enthalpy. So, enthalpy is a thermodynamic concept that measures the total heat content of a system at constant pressure. So, three key enthalpy-related terms, yung nabanggit ko kanina, enthalpy of reaction, combustion, and formation. So, they all provide valuable insights into the energy changes associated with chemical processes. Ayan. So, sabi dyan, during a chemical reaction, some chemical bonds that bind the atoms into molecules are broken and new ones are formed. So, pag nangyayari yun, so since meron tayong transformation or chemical reaction na nangyayari, so meron tayong chemical energy na associated. Ayan. So, since meron tayong chemical energy or energy itself na associated with that process or with that reaction, so meaning meron tayong energy na masusukat, or which pwede nating ma-turn into the total heat content, sa system or to surroundings, no? So pero ang ating relative or yung ating reference is heat content o yung ating i-measure, sa tayo magpo-focus is yung heat content ng system at constant pressure. So bakit constant pressure? Kasi mas madaling or mas madaling i-measure, no, mas stable kapag at constant pressure kaysa pag ang reference natin is at constant temperature, no. Ayan. So a process that involves chemical reaction involves changes in chemical energies which must be accounted for in an energy balance. Ayan. Sabi dyan, when the existing chemical bonds are destroyed and new ones are formed during a combustion process, usually a large amount of sensible energy is absorbed or released. Ayan. So either absorbed or released, yun ay kapag endothermic or exothermic yung naging process. No? So meaning kapag ang uh, energy is done by the system or to the system. So hindi naman na tayo masyadong mag-dive in doon. So ang natin dyan, by balance ng ating chemical equation. So the change in energy sa system, at constant pressure, of course, is equal daw to the change of energy in state plus the change of energy in chemical reaction or chemical change of energy. No? So sabi dyan, assuming the atoms of each reactant remain intact or no nuclear reactions and disregarding any changes in kinetic and potential energies, the energy change of a system during a chemical reaction is due to a change in state and a change in chemical composition. So again, ang change natin ng energy for the whole system is associated or with the change of energy due to its state, no? Change in state and then change in chemical composition. So therefore, when the products formed during a chemical reaction exit the reaction chamber at the inlet state of the reactant, so meaning daw, at kapag yung, in terms of its physical state, no, kapag yung product natin ay na-form during a chemical reaction, tapos nag-exit siya, or kumbaga na-form siya as product ng same state, no, as kung paano siya pumasok dun sa ating reaction chamber. So, ibig sabihin, meron tayong zero na value for this. So, meaning, ang kailangan lang natin i-incorporate is to calculate yung ating change of energy of the system itself is equal to the change of energy dun sa ating chemical composition. Ayan, so sulat natin. Since ito ay zero, no, kapag assuming na yung ating state, no, ay walang nabago in terms of reactant and as well as dun sa product, so zero yan. So ng chemical composition, meaning ayan. Okay, so sabi dyan, in thermodynamics, we are concerned with the changes in the energy of a system during a process and not the energy values at the particular states. So dito sa ating topic, so magpo-focus tayo is not dun sa energy changes or energy values ng in terms of its physical state. No? So dito tayo magpo-focus sa energy changes ng kanyang chemical, due to chemical reaction, no? Yung chemical composition. Ayan, so we can choose any state as reference state and assign a value of 0 to the internal energy or enthalpy of a substance at that state. So when a process involves no changes in chemical composition, the reference state chosen has no effect on the result. So that's why meron tayong tinatawag na reference state, no, or yung ating standard state. So ang ating standard state is yan. So yung ating standard state, ginawa to para mas mapadali, no, yung measurement, yung computation ng ating or calculation ng ating amount of heat no, sa system and as well as yung amount of uh, energy changes sa ating chemical composition, sa ating reaction. So kasi kapag pabago-bago, syempre, mahirap, um, mas complicated, no? So that's why yung ating standard state ay in-establish. So yung ating standard state temperature is at 25 degrees Celsius or 77 degree Fahrenheit. And yung ating pressure is at 1 atmosphere. Ano? Ayan. So ito yung ating standard state. Okay. So itong mga to, no, for example, yung property values at standard reference state is indicated by a superscript, no, or yung degree. For example, sa enthalpy natin, enthalpy natin is H. No? So kapag at standard reference state, so ganyan yung natin, yung ating symbol for that. So ito is standard enthalpy at standard reference state. Ayan. Okay, differentiate naman natin yung ating tatlo, enthalpy of reaction, enthalpy of formation, and enthalpy of combustion. So, dito muna tayo sa enthalpy of formation muna. So, sa enthalpy of formation, so meron lang akong dyan, correction sa inyong manual. So, dyan sa inyong page 56 ng inyong manual, di ba meron dyan sa may lower part? So, yung sa may formula ng HR equals HC equals H ng product plus H ng reactant. So, dyan nyo yan lalagay dun sa sa taas, enthalpy of combustion. Yan. So, yung enthalpy of formation, ito naman kasi is yan. It can be viewed as the enthalpy of a substance at a specified state due to its chemical composition. So ito, since meron tayong chemical changes no for element, each element na nagta-turn into compound no due to chemical reactions. So yun ay nasusukat na no for some specific compounds. So meron tayo diyang table 826, yung ating pagre-referan for that. So, yung table 826 natin, so meaning itong enthalpy of formation is just the enthalpy o yung amount of heat, no? Enthalpy of a substance, a specific substance. So, for example, ang ating carbon monoxide CO, no? Diyan sa page 123, table 826 ng inyong manual. So, sa carbon monoxide dyan, CO, meron tayong H sub F, no? So, pag H sub F, yan ay enthalpy of formation at standard reference state. And enthalpy of formation is negative 110,530 kilojoule per kilomole. Ayan, so, yan yung ating gagawing reference to determine or to compute yung ating enthalpy of combustion and ating enthalpy of reaction. So, ayan. So, ang ating enthalpy of reaction naman, it is defined as the difference between the enthalpy of the product at a specified state and the enthalpy of the reactant at the same state for a complete reaction. So, again, ito is table 826. Ayan. Okay? So, ang unit nito is in kJ per kmol sa ating table. No? So, ang enthalpy of reaction, ayan, so HR naman to, no? Is the difference daw of between the enthalpy of the products at a specified state and the enthalpy of reactants at the same state. Meaning, it's just the HR is equal to uh, the enthalpy of the product minus the enthalpy of the reaction. Ayan. At same state. Okay. And then, yung enthalpy of combustion naman, HC. Yan. Enthalpy of combustion naman is for a combustion processes, the enthalpy of reaction is usually referred to as the enthalpy of combustion. Ayan. So, meaning daw, HR is equals to HC. No, which represents the amount of heat released during a steady flow combustion process when 1 kmol or 1 kilogram of fuel is burned completely at a specified temperature and pressure. Ayan. So, meaning, yan. So, this is equal to, since ang ating HR is equals to, enthalpy of reaction is equal to the, or expressed as well as the enthalpy of combustion. So, meaning, yung ating enthalpy of combustion is the enthalpy of uh, the product, no, minus the enthalpy of the reaction. Ayan. So, yung ating enthalpy dito, enthalpy of combustion, kapag ganyan, so, ang ano natin dyan, mas simplified, no? Enthalpy of combustion is, dito na lang, no? Since yung ating product and reaction for a chemical equation natin, di ba, meron tayong mga values ng enthalpy of formation. Ano? So, ito. Ating enthalpy of formation, meron tayo sa table A26 na values ano for each compound ano or substance. So, gaya na naging example ko kanina. So, ito yung gagamitin natin as the enthalpy of the product. So, i-incorporate natin yung amount of or the number of moles. Ano? So, meaning, ang HC natin is the summation, okay, of the number of moles ng product times the enthalpy of formation of the products. Okay. Products. No, minus the summation of number of moles ng reactant times the enthalpy of formation of the reactant. Okay? Ayan. So, ito yung ating formula for pagkuha ng ating enthalpy of combustion. Okay, I'm muting that one. Okay, so yan yung ating formula for enthalpy of combustion. Ano? So, ang enthalpy of combustion unit natin is kagaya nito, no? Kilojoule per kmol or pwede din naman na by mass. So, pwede din siyang lagyan natin unit. Is kilojoule per kmol or kilojoule per kilogram. Okay? Ayan. So, I think by tomorrow, since 9 minutes na lang tayo, no? Tomorrow na lang natin, na lang tayo mag-example ng problem for this one. So, at least ngayon, nalaman natin yung formula na gagamitin natin for determining yung enthalpy of combustion. Ano, at saka kung saan natin kukunin yung enthalpy of formation. Ano, kung saang table. Ayan. As well as yung units na gagamitin natin. So, ano ko lang to, no? I-stretch for this one. So, meaning, ang summation is just the total no ng sum ng ating on the product side. So dito summation of the number of moles ng products times the enthalpy of formation value ng product na makukuha sa table A26. So for example dito sa ating equation no na ginamit kanina. So on the product side, ito ang ating product side, 'di ba? So meaning the number of moles times the amount of enthalpy of formation ng CO2 which is, meron ba tayong for CO2 dyan? Meron, no? Negative 393,520. Ayan. Plus, itong number of moles ng water times the enthalpy of formation ng ating water. And then, plus number of moles ng nitrogen plus the nitrogen gas times the enthalpy of formation ng ating nitrogen gas. So, yung ating mga stable na tinatawag, stable element, stable compound na tinatawag. So, meron silang value of 0 at standard reference state. So, ano ba yun? Yung carbon, hydrogen, hydrogen gas, okay, H2, yung hydrogen gas, nitrogen gas, yan, oxygen. Ayan. So, again, carbon, hydrogen gas, nitrogen gas, and oxygen gas. So, yan yung may mga um, value na 0 as the enthalpy of formation. Okay, so yung ganun din kapag sa summation naman ng reactant. So sa reactant side naman kayo titingin. So number of moles din times the enthalpy of formation ng reactant na makukuha sa table A26. Yun, ganun lang. So be careful sa unit, no, na given and as well as yung sa nasa table. At saka dun sa versus dun sa pinapadetermine sa inyo. So if it is per mole, no, per kmol or per kilogram or by mass. Ayan. Okay. So meron naman tayong tinatawag na in conjunction or related to enthalpy of combustion. So meron tayong tinatawag na heating value of a fuel. So which is defined as the amount of heat released when a fuel is burned completely in a steady flow process and the products are returned to the state of the reactants. So yung ating higher heating value and lower heating value as the heating value. So yung ating heating value again is defined as the amount of heat released when a fuel is burned completely in a steady flow process and the products are returned to the state of the reactant. So meaning yung kung anong state pumasok, yung ating reactant, ganun din yung sa ating product. Ayan, heating value natin. So meron tayong higher heating value, HHV, higher heating value and lower heating value. So, higher heating value siya kapag, sabi dyan, higher heating value ang tawag kapag ang product daw or the water in the product or H2O in the product is in liquid form. Is in liquid form. Okay, tapos lower heating value naman kapag ang state ng ating water in product or H2O sa ating product is in vapor form or gaseous form. Is in gaseous form. Okay? Yan. So again, titingin kayo pag kasama ang heating value sa pinapahanap sa problem. Pagkakuha nyo ng enthalpy of combustion, kung kayo titingin kung ang heating value ba is or yung water sa product is in what state? Liquid ba siya or in gaseous form? So kapag in liquid, siya ay higher heating value. At kapag naman siya ay in gaseous form, siya ay lower heating value. So para malaman natin yung value ng heating value based sa ating enthalpy of combustion, so meron tayong formula na heating value is just the uh, absolute value of the enthalpy of combustion. So when we say absolute value, meaning, for example, negative yung ating value na makukuha no, for enthalpy of combustion. So since siya ay absolute value, matatanggal yung kanyang negative sign. So pag absolute value, palaging positive yung ating sign for that. So meaning, for example, may nakuha tayong ating enthalpy of combustion na negative 593,321 kilojoule per kmol, example. Ayan. So pag pinapahanap yung heating value, so ang ating heating value, for example, ang ating water sa product is in liquid form. So meaning, ang heating value natin is higher heating value. So the higher heating value is equal to the absolute of HC, which is equal to 593,321 kilojoule per kmol. Ayan. Tapos kapag naman in gaseous form yung ating water in the product, so ito is magiging yung value ng ating nakuha na enthalpy of combustion is lower heating value. So yung lower heating value natin, magagamit natin siya for solving na ating higher heating value using formula na higher heating value is equal to ating higher heating value is equal to lower heating value plus mass times the HFG or the latent heat of vaporization, or the enthalpy of vaporization of water. Ayan, so tomorrow na lang natin to i-discuss. So usually naman, I think sa mga problem dyan sa nyo, ang product naman is in, the water naman sa product side is in liquid form. So usually higher heating value yung Pero if in gaseous form, so again, lower heating value yung ating makukuha as heating value. So para makuha natin yung higher heating value, kailangan natin So ito is in may value din dito sa table. So tomorrow na lang natin discuss for this one. Okay, may question ba? Okay, if wala kayong question, tomorrow na lang ulit, no? Meron ba kayong, hindi, sige, mag face-to-face na lang tayo, no? Meron ba kayong face-to-face tomorrow? Bukod sa subject natin?
Wala na po ata, ma'am, kasi po ay hindi na po ata magkaklase si Sir Robert po sa ICE.
Okay. Sige, kung mas prefer nyo online class or face-to-face, kayo na lang mag-decide, no? So, saka naman mas okay if mag-face-to-face tayo since meron tayong mga issue like internet connection, tapos para mas makapagtanong din tayo, makapagsagot sa board. Pero yun, kayo na lang mag-decide since understandable naman na nagpe-prepare kayo for exam. So, i-inform niyo na lang ako, no? So, sa decision ng majority. Okay? Yeah, for tomorrow. Ayun. If wala kayong question, since time na tayo, you may leave na. Thank you.
Thank you po, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you po, ma'am.
Yes, Miss Ninglasan.
Ma'am, present po.
Okay. Note ko na lang dito. Paki